Borderlands, the pre-sequel, came out in 2014. It was the third mainline game in a series that had been running pretty steady. However, after that one, the series went quiet for some time. Thankfully, in 2019, the franchise that ushered in the modern era of loot and shoots has returned with Borderlands 3. Does it bring enough new and refreshed ideas to the table to survive in a landscape that now has the likes of Destiny 2, Division 2, Anthem, and more? Early impressions say yes. Borderlands 3 has all the style of its predecessors. You take on the role of one of several characters, each with their own skills. For instance, Zane is a tech-heavy gunslinger with the ability to call in a battle drone to fly around firing at enemies, or spawn a digital clone to distract them. Meanwhile, Amara is a strong-armed siren with powerhouse skills, such as the Phase Slam ability to jump and slam an area with her fists, or Phase Grasp to hold enemies in place, damaging them while in her grasp. One of the more interesting aspects of Borderlands 3 is the ability to switch between various action skills. Where in previous games you were confined to one, it appears that this time you can swap between a few, applying them as you need to a variety of situations. The versatility of multiple active abilities means more options when it comes to deciding how you'll approach combat with enemies. Speaking of enemies, Borderlands 3 is bristling with all sorts of new baddies that want you to die. Familiar corporate entities like Atlas and Maliwan are at each other's throats again as they vie for the power of the vaults and the cosmic horrors they contain. Meanwhile, the bandits of Pandora have come together as one unified force, and at the head of the bloodthirsty pack are the Calypso twins, Tyreen and Troy. These leaders are every stereotype of the worst live streaming internet trolls you know about, combined with siren powers to make them a pair of deadly leaders to the bandit hordes. Between dealing with the corporations and Calypsos, you'll journey beyond Pandora, hunting vaults that are scattered throughout different planets. To take on that hunt, you're going to need a good arsenal. Borderlands has always been a series punctuated by a supermassive arsenal of weaponry, but there's a new wrinkle to weapons this time. Every weapon in Borderlands 3 has a second firing mode, and the firing modes are quite varied. One pistol we saw fires normally, or it can fire explosive rockets in its alternate mode. Another, when switched to said mode and thrown, became a mobile turret with literal legs that would run after enemies shooting at them. To make sure everyone gets their share of good guns, Gearbox offers a loot instancing option. What that means is that when you and another player are both looking at the same chest, each player will see a different weapon that only they can take. Moreover, these weapons adjust to fit the player's level, ensuring that players are not competing for the same stockpile of loot. Borderlands 3 isn't just coming back with the wacky, over-the-top loot and shoot antics we've come to expect. It appears Gearbox has seen what the landscape has to offer, and they're ready to compete with it. And though there's still so much more to see, we're already excited to get back to some vault hunting fun.